fleeing is over. But Kevin Perez didn't care. He doesn't kick once, he doesn't kick twice, he doesn't kick 3 times, he keeps kicking.
Cops can use their authority to get out of trouble unless the matter is in court. Today we'll be going through some of the most shocking moments when these corrupt cops were owned and given life sentences in courtrooms. On July 26, 2021, Delonte Crudup, a tourist in Miami Beach, struck a police officer as he was riding his scooter. He ran away inside a nearby hotel and attempted to escape on an elevator when an officer rushed and caught him by pointing a gun at him. However, once the arrest was made, Officer Kevin Perez went absolutely mental, kicking him and punching him in the face multiple times. Soon after, other cops also joined in, brutally assaulting the poor guy who had already given up. The state attorney's office charged Perez with battery. Here's what the police chief had to say about this.
It's unspeakable, it is just inexcusable. And I'm not alone in that feeling.
This is not indicative of who we are. It's not indicative of the work that we've done.
The trial progressed with arguments from both the defense and the prosecution. After hearing closing statements from both sides, the jury delivered its verdict.
This case is about the beating of an unarmed, handcuffed black man, Delonte Crudup, by an overzealous police officer, Kevin Perez.
Delonte Crudup has every incentive to say that Kevin Perez committed a battery upon him, so he won't have to account for his own behavior.
It is very, very obvious what he has on his mind, and it's retaliation.
The fleeing is over, but Kevin Perez didn't care. He doesn't kick once, he doesn't kick twice, he doesn't kick 3 times, he keeps kicking.
There were no unlawful strikes, kicks, or drops. Kevin Perez did not commit a crime.
Eventually, the jury could only find the officer guilty of a misdemeanor charge of simple battery, and the sentence would then be announced at a later date. Now, moving on, this officer did something even worse, deserved a much bigger sentence that would see him in jail for a long time.
Having found the defendant Aaron York Dean guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the offense of manslaughter, assess his punishment at confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 11 years, 10 months, 12 days.
In 2019, Officer Aaron Dean was dispatched to the residence of Atiana Jefferson after her neighbors complained about an intruder being inside. As the officer arrived, he shot through the window, killing her on the spot. He was charged with murder, and after some hearings, the judge announced his sentence.
Y'all did fabulous when we did the guilt-innocence verdict, okay? Same rules apply. I don't know what this verdict is. Can't have any emotions, all right? Let's bring him in. Mr. Dean. Verdict reads, we the jury, having found the defendant Aaron York Dean guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the offense of manslaughter, assess his punishment at confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 11 years, 10 months, 12 days. They do not assess a fine. And it is signed by the presiding juror. You may be seated. Thank you very much.
A cold-blooded murder and 11 years in prison. Dean definitely got the officer treatment here.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 3, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 4, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 6, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 9, is this your verdict? Juror number 37, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 38, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your verdict will be received and filed. Thank you very much. Mr. Gill, Mr. Brissett, is there any legal reason why sentence should not be pronounced?
No legal reason.
Mr. Dean, it's the jury having found you guilty of the offense of manslaughter and assessed this punishment. It's the order of the court you be remanded to the custody of the sheriff, be delivered to the director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve your sentence as required by law. You will receive credit for all the time that you have served in custody on this case from the date of your original arrest.
He sat in front of the judge, having no regrets whatsoever, and was finally removed from the courtroom.
If you are indigent and cannot afford a lawyer, I would conduct an indigency hearing to determine if you are indigent. And if you are indigent, I would appoint a lawyer to represent you on appeal and provide you a record of this appeal of this trial at no cost. Is there an allocution? You may be seated. Thank you very much.
Now, Officer Dean is still in prison, but the family of Atiana feels that the punishment should have been more. While this was a normal officer, next up we have a sheriff who did the unthinkable and was taken to the cleaners in the courtroom.
You are not above the law.
nor can you ignore the law when it serves your purpose. The sentences will be served consecutively for a total of 4.5 years.
Rio Arriba County Sheriff James Luan went over to save his friend, City Councilor Philip Chacon, after the police had come over to his house to arrest him. This led to an inquiry against the sheriff, and soon the deputies got a warrant for his phone. However, as they arrived at the sheriff's office, Luan had no clue what was about to happen.
Snap up on the front towards the phone. Hold it, hold here. Not going.
What is there?
Good now.
Executing search warrant. Sheriff Lujan.
Search warrant for him or
For the building as well.
for what?
I have no idea. It's tough. But no, just stay here. No, I can't have you enter the scene.
You guys are fucked up, man.
Let's get him on the opposite side of this truck.
Let's go on your side.
Cody? Let's go on the opposite side.
Sir, let's walk over here.
Why is that? Dude, that's messed up.
Let's walk over here.
Sheriff. That's what I'm saying. Let's get him on the opposite side of this truck.
Well, you got Tabitha over there.
Right here, right here, right here.
I got the press out here taking pictures of me in handcuffs.
Still intoxicated by his power, Sheriff Luan believed that he couldn't be tried or held accountable no matter what happened. However, this time, his party was over.
Push him around into the doorway. Yeah, push him around into the doorway. At least to the doorway.
Just right here. Don't go
Aye! This is ridiculous.
Keep him up there.
Hold on, we have press.
Keep him up there.
Come over here, sir.
Keep him up there.
Sheriff,
Go.
stop me.
Stay out here.
Just stop, just stop, just stop.
Ah, Jesus.
Wait,
Really?
You don't have to. Just stand. Just stand. Just stand.
Stand up. Put him on this side of the truck. Put him on the other side of the truck.
They're loose, sir. They're loose.
No, they're not loose.
Stipulation.
Can you take these handcuffs off? They hurt. They hurt. Am I under arrest?
You're being detained.
Well, yeah. Why do I have to have cuffs on? They hurt.
The sheriff's deputies also joined in the resistance, but quickly realized that the situation was now past them.
25 to all units, make sure you guys stay running hot.
So on this is signed by a district court judge. Good. Okay. Judge Bowman. Okay. First judicial.
Okay.
So this search warrant gives me the authorization to seize your phone. Okay. Search your phone.
Okay.
But it also gives me the authorization. So what I'm asking for you to do is unlock your phone, unlock it, give it back to me, and I'm going to remove the security settings. I don't want your passcode. I'm not asking for your passcode. I'm asking you to unlock the phone. For the search warrant, you can read it if you want under number 2.
I will if I get a chance to talk to my attorney.
It doesn't work like that.
Marty!
This is not a negotiation.
Mira.
This is not a negotiation, Sheriff. This is not a negotiation.
Luan's corruption could have been exposed instantly if he had just handed over his phone. Instead, the corrupt sheriff chose to be arrested rather than comply.
You can talk to your attorney when
Well,
this is
I've
all
been
done.
asking.
When this is all done, you can call your attorney. But right now, we're trying to get you to comply with the warrant. The warrant stipulates exactly what we want. You give us that, we'll get the phone, we're out of here. That's it. What do you want to do, Sheriff?
Right now, I am under arrest.
You're
Because
detained.
I am under arrest. I am in handcuffs. I'm not free to leave. I'm not free to leave? Am I free to leave?
No.
No.
then if I'm under arrest, I have a right to an attorney, correct?
You do.
Okay.
And I'm not questioning you.
I'm invoking my right to an attorney right now. Okay. You understand that?
So, take him in.
Book me for
Booking. For obstruction. Obstruction.
Booking. I'm not obstructing.
Take him over here to our unit. Take him over here to our unit.
Over here, Sheriff. Over here.
Sure. They're gonna book me.
Really?
Look at this shit. Look.
Stop. Just walk up.
What are you doing?
The Santa Fe deputies did an outstanding job standing up to the sheriff. Despite his authority, they refused to be intimidated and ensured that no one was above the law.
I'm telling you what the warrant stipulates.
I understand that.
I told you what the warrant stipulates. You have every opportunity to cooperate. You want to cooperate, you're going to jail. Have a seat, sir.
Alright, good. Why is already
Take the whole thing off. No, I haven't been searched. Just take me so we can do it.
I don't want to make sure you don't have any knives.
I don't have any knives. I don't have any weapons. That's my wallet.
Yes, your wallet. What's it?
My keys to my truck. I don't have any weapons. Okay, I really don't. You took my weapon. As a matter of fact, you left it on the back of my truck over there. If you get somebody to secure it,
We'll
please.
secure everything for you. Have a seat.
Can you move these to the front?
No, sir. Against department policy. Have a seat.
Well, it's tighter than hell. They hurt.
Sheriff, those are very, very loose.
Really?
Step up. Let me see if I can fix them. They're very, very loose.
After the sheriff was handcuffed, his deputies tried to intimidate the Santa Fe officers, but it was too late. Sheriff Luan had no way to recover from this.
Here, Sheriff. Chief. Chief's on the sheriff's. That's his mag, and then we're gonna get you his sidearm.
Get everything. I don't want part of it. Coming on now.
What do you mean everything?
Everything.
So this is what we took off this person? You're the one that took it off this person? Took it off this person. Deputy Graves.
Well, inventory before you get it.
We're handing it right over to you.
Inventory.
What are doing? We're trying to do everything peacefully. We tried to. Okay? That's all we're doing. We're done here. We're leaving.
Okay, well, get out of here then. You're done. Get out.
We'll leave when we're ready.
You said you were done.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up right now. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We're doing our law enforcement duties. That's it. District court signed it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as we're done, we're going to get out of your hair. Why are you calling everybody here to put them involved? Well, right now it's ours. Right now it's ours.
Oh, wow.
We own the building right now.
Shut up.
Don't talk to me like that.
Shut up.
I don't work for you. Don't talk to me like that.
Easy,
Okay,
easy.
Get that and let's go. Are we done in there? Are we done in there? Okay.
Things took a turn for the worse for the sheriff as he was locked up in the police car and taken to a corrections facility. Eventually, the sheriff's mobile was taken away from him and searched. An investigation saw him racking up a couple of charges, including aiding a felon and intimidating a victim. This is what Luan was ultimately sentenced to.
The people of Rio Arriba County elected you to be sheriff. They put their trust in you to uphold the law, and you let them down.
Yes, Your Honor, I try to do the best that I can to help everybody I can, and I in no way would want to harm anyone.
The law is the law. You are not above the law, nor can you ignore the law when it serves your purpose. The sentences will be served consecutively for a total of 4.5 years, of which 3 years of imprisonment and 1.5 years supervised probation. You let down the people of Rio Arriba County, and you let down the Sheriff's Department, the department that you led. What kind of example were you giving the people that you supervise?
Just a day after he was sent to jail for 3 years, Luan resigned from his position as the sheriff, finally ending the years-long corruption saga. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we explored cases where corrupt police officers were exposed and held accountable in courtrooms. These moments showed how courtrooms can be the ultimate place for justice, leaving no room for corruption or abuse of power. If you agree, please consider supporting by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch the moments these evil officers found out they had been exposed.
Messing with me? I didn't do anything. We don't know.